I try to be fast. I don't know if I have enough pictures for you. We ended up with different scales of time right now, and I'm adding another scale of time. It's a scale of history, of culture, of mythology, scale of science, and scale of universe. Okay, this is installation which is called a observatory. Observatory is the scientific place where the astronomers, the scientists, research the sky. So they would see planets, and they would see Mercury, Venus, Mars, and they would research their technological, physical qualities, and they would think, where is there possible to live on those planets or not, where there's some life on those or not, how would they relate to each other, what are the stones on them, are they nice, or is there how gas do they have and stuff. But at the same time there are a long history, mythology, storytellings, and we know that, and also in each country it has its own mythology about planets. This work comes from the Greek mythology, because this is my cultural background, and it speaks about the relationships of love between Venus and Mars. Venus is a goddess of beauty, and Mars is a god of war. And there is in between them a Mercury, the blue guy, who is a messenger, who brings love letters from one to another. I like to connect history and future. This picture shows a work which is called Random Access Memory, RAM, right? You know what it is. We are all looking for the biggest, the largest RAM for our computers, so that we can quickly access data, right? This is all about that. Access data as quick as possible. So the venue that this work was installed is a Baroque library from 16th century, original one, with books from 17th, 19th century stored there since that time. And there's a video mapping on those books. So you would see quick, like memory searching on those books. Those are the data. This is very dynamic, and I don't have video for you here, but you have to imagine that. So there was actually two of them on two sides of the room, so it was the opposite on each other. So the combination of given space, of historical space, and new technology is something which I'm very interested in, and I really love to do that. This is Olomouc. It's a 12th century monastery hallway in a Gothic style with the projection of a red color. This piece is not called a RAM like the one before, but red, R-E-D. And it is about the red color of blood, because the church is all around the heart and blood of Jesus Christ, and so on. That's connected to mythology of Christianity. So it shows up red blood cells. They are covering the ceiling. That's another projection mapping on inside of a church in the center of the Prague city. It's called the Fall, and it is working with the water. another example of working with the building scale. A former building for sheep in München in Germany, sort of digitally extending the architecture itself. Yeah, but this. Oh, this one. This is huge. Yeah, this is Museum of Art in Pori in Finland. Yeah, and they have a really huge hall. This work is there are two pieces on the picture. It's called Defragmentation. It's from 2011, I think, work. And on the left side is a Next Planet. Defragmentation again speaks about the computer language, about how to reorganize the data on the disk so that we can work more efficiently, faster and smoother. That's another iteration of the work. I often combine sound and image. So this is one installation which works with live music, with live musician, which controls, the player controls basically the entire exhibition. Projections in real time. This is one shot from the Signal Festival installation in Prague. It's called Database and works with the idea of the library, because this is in the middle of the library building. Little piece of nature on a building in Litomyšl. There is world famous festival. Smetanova Litomyšl. It's maybe you have heard name Bldg Smetana, was a composer 19th century of classical music, and the festival is happening there every year. They invite artists from all over the world, and within this festival there is also fine art part of the festival, so comes on during that festival. Concerning the environmental questions, this is a video projection of a melting iceberg with a real-time animation showing up the situation of icebergs in Greenland on the left side. Yes. So you would basically come to a room where you be facing the end of the ice on the planet, which is not the case in Hong Kong though. This is work which is called the Ocean Modifier. Maybe somebody of you know Blender 3D, the software? Somebody? Yeah? You try to create an ocean modifier? Did you try that? Cool. This is it. This is made with that. So it's just this idea.
Greater than chop underscore amount greater than 0. Do underscore normals equals greater than flag and mod underscore ocean underscore generate underscore normals.
Those of you who are programmers who recognize what she says.
Underscore ocean underscore generate underscore phone. BKE underscore ocean underscore free underscore data greater than ocean. BKE underscore ocean underscoring it greater than ocean. Greater than resolution greater than resolution. Greater than resolution greater than resolution. Greater than spatial underscore size. Greater than spatial underscore size. Greater than wind
Oh wait, just a short part of this video. It takes 45 minutes, and the soundtrack is created from the Python script that generates actually the image that we can see. So you would take this Python script and you give it to computer to read it. And the time that I made it, we only had, I mean, it was something like Google stuff. You feed it there very easily, and it would read it. You would just pick your voice which you like. And to read this code, it took 45 minutes, right? So that set up the length of the video, right? This is one of another installations. I don't have everything, and I mean I don't want to explain everything neither. So so that we have some time for Barry, but just to get some ideas. Well, somehow I come across wide spaces. I don't know how it happens, but it does. Usually it's about five, six projectors in a row, synchronized, creating like a huge space. If I would do something here, I would be very happy to work with like those chairs, or I would do like the whole wall, or maybe the 4 walls. I would be just absolutely like happy. That's another thing. This is just one shot from a live performance which I did with a drummer in Czech Republic. Maybe Barry would know. Barry, do you know Pavel Fight? Hey, Barry, poslouchej. Hey. Do you know Pavel Fight? No, he's drummer. He's not like composer. Anyways, this is a building in one of the cities in Czech Republic, and they have a permanent setup for video mapping, and sometimes you can do a live performance. Oh, this is it from my work. I would be showing you until the end of the day, but just selected few. I thought I would mention, because you might sometime go to Prague, so if you would visit Prague in month October, there is a so-called Signal Festival. If you have seen sometime somewhere on website or some pictures, whatever, it would be nice for you guys and girls to see it. I do this promotion because I just became last year head curator of this festival. So this is like one of the biggest events of digital and light art in Central Europe, at least. So, and I will be closing up soon, just with a few examples of how artistic work enters a practical life, and how can you also survive from that. This is one of examples of my architecture design for exhibitions. This is an exhibition of old clothing, of fashion, for a Museum of Decorative Prague in Decorative Arts in Prague. And my architectural design is basically based on projections. There is no architecture. So I just took all the walls and I turned them into projecting screens. So that's a way how sometimes you can make living.